In this tutorial video, I will demonstrate how to research your target audience in Simmons Insights using the Brand Catalyst tool. This is the home page of Simmons, which is the crosstab module. To open Brand Catalyst, click on Catalyst and then select Brand Catalyst. You can use Brand Catalyst to compare up to 3 personas with MRI Simmons defined key insights with visually appealing widgets and infographics. You'll notice that there are 3 modules: Explorer, Reporter, and Creator. Let's take a look at Explorer. For this example, we're working with a music festival to increase attendance. Our target audience is 18 to 34-year-olds, but we want to learn more about them. So let's create a persona for 18 to 34-year-old females who say that they attended a live concert or music festival in the last 12 months. There are 2 ways to make your selection. The first is to type your search term in the data field. This option works best if you know the exact word or spelling of how that term shows up in the survey questions and answers. As you start typing your search term, you'll see all the available questions and answers in the study that have that search term. Let's type in 18 to see what answers are available in the study. I'll select female 18 to 34 and then add the AND connector. Now we'll use the second way of searching to add another variable to our target profile. You can use the drop-down menu to make your selection from either the definitions or the dictionary. The definitions include Simmons-generated combinations of multiple variables, such as by generations. The dictionary in Simmons includes every question and answer in the survey. This is the best way to discover the types of content that is available in Simmons. Since the dictionary includes a lot of data, it is organized by category. You can drill down until you get the question you're interested in seeing its answers. We will click on the arrow next to Entertainment and Leisure, and then select Live Theater, Concerts, and Dance to collapse this category. Notice the questions are in red and are abbreviated. You can see more detail when you hover over the question. This question asks whether the respondent attended live theater, concert, or dance shows in the last 12 months. Let's select this question. Notice the answers to this question are available in the search box. We'll click on Concert Music Festival to add this answer to our target audience profile. Note the date of the most current study available near the top of the page. In this case, the survey was conducted in spring 2019. So this survey participant says that they attended a live music concert or music festival in the last 12 months preceding spring 2019. We have created our persona, 18 to 34-year-old females who attended concerts or music festivals in the last 12 months. Click on Explore to see the Simmons-generated key insights for this persona. Notice your profile description, the sample size, the weighted number of adults this sample represents in thousands, and the reach, the percentage of the population that can be reached by this persona criteria. If you review the Simmons-generated key insights, you can find out more about your target. These are the questions that your persona was more likely to agree with, such as their top 5 media brands, their attitudes and opinions about a variety of lifestyle statements, such as, I like to follow my favorite brands or companies on social media. The index for this statement is 243. The index is the likelihood that your target meets the criteria expressed in relation to the base, which is all U.S. adults, where 100 is average. Since the index is 243, this persona is 143 times more likely to agree with this statement than the average American adult in the survey. Scroll down to see more insights. Now let's add another persona. As a reminder, you can add up to 3 personas to the Explorer. Let's look at 18 to 34-year-old males who also say they attended a concert or music festival in the last 12 months, and then click on Add. Now you can see your 2 personas side by side. I mentioned earlier that there are 3 modules in Brand Catalyst. The second module is Reporter, which allows you to take a deep dive across over 200,000 consumer attributes to quickly assess how your personas differentiate from each other. Let's select Internet and then Digital Music Services. to see which paid music services your personas subscribe to. Now you can compare your personas to see if there are any notable differences. Orange is your female persona and green is your male persona. As a reminder, 100 is average. So your target personas are 276 and 223 times more likely than the average American adult to say they have a paid subscription to Spotify. You can export any of these persona reports by selecting Export on the upper right side of the screen. If you have any questions about how to use Brand Catalyst, you may want to review one of the public relations or advertising research guides, which include more information on using Simmons Insights. You can also make an appointment with the Mass Communication Librarian for one-on-one or group assistance.